Trump's college sports roundtable, including Nick Saban and Urban Meyer, to talk daunting issues. College sports remain at a crossroads, and the President of the United States is once again getting involved. President Donald Trump is slated to host a panel on the future of college athletics Friday at the White House, featuring an extensive committee of key stakeholders, professional sports figures, politicians, and business leaders. The meeting has been confirmed and is expected to take place as scheduled, according to people briefed on the event, who were granted anonymity because they were not authorized to discuss it publicly. College sports is a multi-billion-dollar business that's under siege on multiple fronts, with the NCAA and power conferences failing to enforce rules, battling a never-ending series of lawsuits, and desperately seeking a congressional life raft. Even with a new model that allows schools to directly pay athletes, millions of dollars spent lobbying on Capitol Hill, and a slew of drafted bills that would provide antitrust exemptions, the problems continue to multiply. Much of it is occurring at the highest, most visible levels, but the impact is also felt by non-revenue and Olympic sports, and smaller schools and conferences are struggling to adapt to a new financial landscape. With this roundtable, the country's highest office is wading further into that quagmire. "Everything thus far has failed," said one person involved with the meeting. "This is a new attempt to get some consensus." Trump will chair the panel, working with expected vice chairs Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, and Yankees President Randy Levine. Invitees include college sports leaders such as NCAA President Charlie Baker, commissioners from the Power Four conferences and Group of Six ranks, select athletic directors, university administrators, including Trump advisor and Texas Tech Board Chair Cody Campbell, and former coaches Nick Saban and Urban Meyer. Sports executives such as NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, CEO of the USA Olympic Committee Sarah Hirshland, and New England Patriots President Jonathan Kraft. Former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Media executives such as ESPN Chairman Jimmy Pitaro and Fox Sports CEO Eric Shanks, and business leaders such as Jerry Cardinale, David Blitzer, and Mark Gaines, among others. There were no known current college athletes expected to attend. The advocacy group Athletes.org released a statement on Thursday speaking out against what it called a lack of inclusion. "We deserve more than decisions handed down to us without our input, a precedent that has defined the history of college athletics and athlete participation." The statement read in part, "If there is a real conversation about fixing college sports, it will start with us at the table, and it will end with one thing: a fully negotiated, collectively bargained agreement where we, the athletes, negotiate the terms of our participation." Friday's meeting represents a large and loose committee under Trump's Saving College Sports initiative, which produced an executive order last summer that was also aimed at addressing the industry's many issues. The panel expects to discuss those topics, including future governance and structure, media rights, funding for non-revenue sports, athlete compensation and representation, collective bargaining, and antitrust exemptions. This is the first meeting for the committee and will be largely introductory, but the ultimate goal, according to sources briefed on plans, is to get key college sports leaders on the same page about the best path forward, and then translate that into bipartisan federal legislation that can get through Congress, ideally before the midterm elections this fall. हमारे चैनल को